Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome back. And I got an update, a crazy update with regards to this family that was taken against their will at the family-owned business. And we were just talking about this on the live stream. This guy is now in custody, the suspect, person of interest. But there's a couple of alarming things going on here. First of all, this guy tried to hurt himself. He tried to end himself. And they are still missing. Before we get into the latest updates, and the family, the cousins, I believe, have now spoken out. There's a video interview which we're going to watch, but this is the family here: mother, father, and baby. And the guy on the side, that's the uncle. And now the uncle's vehicle was found. Okay, so October 3rd, 11:39 a.m., they were dispatched at the Buac Road in Oakdale in Winton for a report. The vehicle was on fire. The vehicle was registered to the uncle. Super sus. At 12:35 p.m., they requested assistance from the Merced police to contact the registered owner, which is the uncle, the guy in the blue sweater. They weren't able to get a hold of him. They weren't able to get a hold of the family. The family tried to get a hold of them. The family couldn't get a hold of them either. Then at 1:04 p.m., they're notified from this business, which is a family-owned business. We found it out during the live stream that this situation happened where they were taken against their will. And if you look, when we talked about it on the map, this is the intersection here. It's just a weird, odd place for the vehicle to be discarded. And the business was Unison Trucking Inc. Right around here, it's a trucking company, family owned. So here's one of the official releases of information. And October 4th, 2022, in the morning hours, Merced County Sheriff detectives received information that one of the victims' ATM cards was used at an ATM located at a bank in the city of Atwater. Investigators obtained the surveillance photo of a subject making a bank transaction where the person is similar in appearance to the surveillance photo from the original kidnapping case. At approximately noon, working in conjunction with our local law enforcement partners, the sheriff's office received information that identified Jesus Manuel Saldalgo, 48 years old, as a person of interest in this investigation. Prior to law enforcement involvement, Saldalgo attempted to take his own life. Saldalgo is in our custody, currently receiving medical attention and in critical condition. The sheriff's office, with the help of several law enforcement agencies, continue to actively look for the 8-month-old, her parents, Jasleen and Jasdeep, and her uncle, Amandeep, whom have not been found. Investigators continue to follow up on all leads and are working diligently to find the family. We continue to ask for the public's help with any information that may assist us. There's a phone number to call. There is a press conference tomorrow morning, so we will be here for the press conference, 10 a.m. I'm assuming that's Pacific time, Western time. Let me show you some of the images with this guy. And the thing is, I was thinking there's no way this could be random, but could this actually have been random? This is the guy here. I don't know if there's any ties or connection with the family. This guy literally uses the ATM belonging to these people. I mean, how dumb is that? So it seems like, was he really just robbing them because of it's a family-owned business? That's him right there, seen at the ATM. I mean, who does that, right? Another thing too, and a couple more pictures that I wanted to show you guys before we get to the interview. Now, in this picture we were watching during the live stream that was released, and I thought you guys were talking, these are guns. It looks like guns right there. I didn't even realize that. I think you guys were telling me that in the chat. It looks like he has guns in this garbage bag. Is he disposing of it? You guys pointed out too as well, neck tattoos. Guy has neck tattoos. I mean, incredible, horrific. I mean, what is going on and where is this family? And there's a baby, an 8-month-old baby.
All right. It's been almost a day now since your family members were taken. Do you guys have any new information about what's going on, how the investigation's going?
The sheriff's office hasn't told us what's going on with the investigation, so we're not really privy to it.
So what have you learned from friends, through family members, the connection there?
So it seems like the pictures have already been released by the sheriff's office. Our cousins went into work yesterday morning. They have a trucking business. So at some point, it seems like there was somebody outside that, was picking up trash possibly. That person was let into the business to possibly give them more trash to take with them if he was recycling, and offered like beverages like, hey, you're here. Why don't we give you juice to make you whole? And it seems like at some point that whole encounter like turned into a kidnapping. It's somebody that none of the family knows, and we've all reviewed, the pictures from that video surveillance that the SO shared already.
So you don't think that they had any idea who this guy was?
No, because
No, we don't.
the cousin, like there's one of our cousins that was there without his wife, without his child. Like his wife is with us, and she's reviewed that video surveillance to see if it was maybe an employee that worked there, or a former employee, or just somebody that they have maybe an acquaintance with, and she has not recognized him. She's never seen him before.
Now you said they have a trucking company. Did he kidnap him and make him drive in a truck or anything like that? Their car?
We don't have any vehicle description, like how they got out of there.
What kind of business when it comes to trucking or do they do? Do you know?
It's called short haul, long haul trucking. It's a transportation, and we have the trucks, we have the drivers, and we just haul the product like a water, soda, chips to the all stores.
Okay, so nothing like, let's say, gold or diamonds or anything.
No, sir. No, this is really just water, soda, chips, juice. This is all like a grocery stuff. That's it.
Now, have your cousins lived in Merced for a long time?
They immigrated here from Punjab in India in the early 2000s. So they've been living in the Merced area since they've arrived.
Did they keep a pretty, quiet lifestyle? I mean, anybody that they might have pissed off over the course of time?
We've been thinking about this, and now they live a pretty normal lifestyle. They live in a neighborhood near Merced College. They drive normal cars like minivans and pickup trucks. They wear normal clothes like the ones that you guys already have in the pictures that were released to the media.
Go to church every Sunday. I mean, it's a very simple life, man. No clubs, no parties, nothing.
Wow.
So what are you guys doing now?
We're trying to piece it together ourselves. We're asking, the media help us. We're asking the community help us. My cousin, I think, went out, you get uneasy sitting here. I felt almost helpless. So when we do start feeling helpless, some of these guys have gone out to the committee themselves to see if they can pick up some pieces, find some clues, and, try to get some, idea of what's happening here. It's unsettling.
Anything else you can tell me that there seems to be some difference as far as the names. Jasdeep, I've seen Dheri. I've also seen Singh.
Jasdeep his daughter's name is Aroohi Dheri. Jasdeep, Amandeep, they both have the name like Singh, not Dheri. Amandeep, usually Singh is middle name and last name is Dheri. I don't know how it's on their passports. So Singh is like a Smith, like a middle name here in a Punjab. So everybody have a Singh on the names, but last name is Dheri, Dheri. But some people put only Singhs on it, just a Amandeep Singh, Jasdeep Singh. But when the Aroohi, the daughter born, they registered her name Aroohi Dheri.
Yeah, so we want to thank obviously you guys for giving us a platform to get this story out there. My uncle and my aunt and my cousins immigrated here to this country in the early 2000s, seeking the American dream. Through dedication and hard work, they attained that goal. Yesterday, the American dream really became American nightmare. My cousins are missing, along with my 8-month-old infant niece. My family's feeling every emotion you can imagine. Despite the shock and that anger we feel, we're trying to abide by the principles of our faith, of the Sikh faith, such as Chardvi Kla, which is keeping high spirits. We want to thank the men and women of the Merced County Sheriff's Office for their professionalism and hard work. In the coming days, we implore them to continue to investigate, explore every lead, remain diligent and persistent, and continue to work this case. To our governor, Californians rely on law and order. Living this way is unacceptable. Please deploy every resource available to you. Reach out to my family and reassure them of what your office is doing.
To the suspect, there is no honor in kidnapping an innocent baby. What you've done and what you're doing is cowardly. Let them go. Let them go. Lastly, we are asking the media, everyone watching, to spread this message.
All we wanted just our family returned to us back safely. That's all we wanted. Even whoever the people took them, I request them to please return them to homes safely. And even I don't want to press any charges against them if they've sent them safely home. That's it.
You guys comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And I don't know, man. It doesn't sound good at all. The whole family, the baby, hoping for some sort of good outcome. And this guy supposedly is in critical condition. What did he try to do to himself? And we're going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you haven't seen today's live stream that I did on this story and also California's alleged serial killer that's running around, definitely go and check that video out because it's detailed and did a great job. And so, yeah, thank you so much. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications. Take care of yourself and peace. Bloop, bloop.